Welcome back to the pod life of Angel and Tina, where real talk meets unexpected. I'm your girl, Angel.
And I'm Tina, and today we're stepping into the darker side of history, exploring the chilling stories of 4 women whose names are forever etched in infamy.
From the blood-soaked legends of Elizabeth Bathory to the baby farmer Amelia Dyer, the cold indifference of Mayuki Ishikawa. I hate her name right, you guys. You're gonna have to forgive us. Ishikawa.
I'm glad you took her.
Ishikawa. And the smiling murders of Nanny Doss. These women challenge what we think we know about serial killers. Why did they do it? How did they get away from so long? And what does it say about the times they lived in?
So buckle up, because this episode is not for the faint of heart. But first, let's do our quick weekly recap. Recap. Wiki.
Oh my God.
Weekly recap. Angel, what's up? How's your weekend?
I gotta tell you
Not
something.
your weekend, but your week.
I gotta tell you something.
Oh, you're not canceling a cruise.
No, I gotta tell you something else.
What? Why are you doing this on our podcast? They're making me worry.
It's the saddest thing ever. I watched We Are Liars. All right, y'all. So just in case, we're gonna spill the tea on We Were Liars?
Spoiler alert. So if you have not watched it on Amazon, it's called We Were Liars. And let me tell you, what a roller coaster of a series.
Right? Like Christina told me to watch it, and I don't think I told you I started it.
No.
I didn't. So
you asked, like, oh, what's that?
Yeah.
That series? And supposedly there's going to be another one coming out because it goes back to the daughters. Because remember, have you watched the whole thing?
I watched the whole thing.
Binge watched it. That's my girl.
Yeah.
I love it.
So yeah, I watched We Were Liars, and man,
I'm so proud of her.
The ending fucked me over.
I know.
Like I was literally like
I thought it was about the dogs. Like,
right?
Like that was it. I was like, damn.
The dogs died.
Yeah.
No. They died and...
No.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to talk about it because if y'all ain't
that's what I said. That's what I said.
Make sure y'all speed 5.
So you don't watch it. If you haven't watched it, if you want to watch it, just fast forward probably, I would say, another 10 minutes, maybe.
Yeah.
5, 10 minutes.
5 to 10 minutes. Just speed forward.
Just fast forward it.
And if you hear us talking about something else, go back. Yeah. Scoot back a little bit.
Just go back because we're talking about serial killers that are ladies.
Yes.
Lady serial killers is our episode. Oh my God.
I watched it and I was like, this is some bullshit.
But did you go back and think like there are so many times that the series try to tell us.
When?
Okay.
That they were dead?
Yes. Like I want to rewatch it now.
I mean, when I watched it, I
want to rewatch it because like I want to go through what I missed because I mean, I got all this stuff from TikTok. I was like, oh shit, they right. But, like, so remember when they were baking the pies?
The sisters?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And the 2 moms who their children died, their pies burned. And the other one got water because when the sisters...
Oh, that means their children had died.
Well, it's just a metaphor.
You burnt your pie. That's it. I'm like, oh, dang, they burnt their pie.
And then when Johnny says, I'm tired of burning or something like that, and then you never see him talk to the grown-ups.
See, because there's so many flashbacks. See, a lot of it is from Summer 16 when they were all alive.
Yes.
And then she's going through her memories from Summer 16.
And the reason why she always had these headaches when she went on social media or the computer is because she saw it and her brain...
was trying to block it out.
Yeah.
It couldn't compute. Like her brain was just...
My thing is, it really annoyed me. Not annoy me. It just was like, that was a blooper. Okay. So, you know when... What? Jat? Is his name Jat?
Who's that?
The
Indian guy?
Yeah.
Gat.
Gat.
Yeah.
Sino and Gat gave her a present, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she left it in the house. Well, the house burnt down. So tell me how she unwrapped it at the end. I called it out because me and my mom watched it together.
Yeah.
And I was like, come on now. It burnt. And how come, well, because Miriam was trying to save Johnny, but she could have jumped out that window.
Yeah.
And Gat,
so did she really go back for the
stupid.
dogs, or did she really just go back for the pearls? Because she said she went back for the dogs, but then in reality, she was talking about she went back for the pearls when she was talking to dead Gat that we know at that point. That's the only reason why he went in the house.
Because he didn't see her
Come out, and she
Right,
was in there
'cause she
looking
got
for pearls. But at one
distracted.
point, she said, "Oh, I was in there trying to rescue the dogs."
Right, she did. And then the dogs were already, like, she couldn't because they were already, like, not dead,
But
but
like, when
they
you're
were...
watching it, it's like, "Oh, I went in. I was trying to rescue the dogs." And then everything was burning down, and she's running out the house. But then when she's talking to Gat, she was like, "I was in there trying to get the pearls."
But then why she threw the pearls out again? Oh, you're looking for your beds. I'm sorry, y'all. I washed Diva's beds and blankets before I left for bingo today, and I didn't put them in the dryer when I got home. So she's looking for them. Sorry, bad mom moment. And then too, like, and then when Johnny's mom found her having Johnny's phone, she's like, "Where did you get this?" And blah, blah, blah. And like, you never seen the mom react to Johnny, but then come to find out when they're about to leave the island, his mama saw him.
Mm-hmm.
And said, "I don't think I could leave." So is she sober?
No, she ain't sober.
I know she's not.
She's not sober. That's why he
So I
can't
think
leave.
we're gonna have a prequel to
the
that.
way it ended, it's gonna be a season 2 because he's
Well,
like,
there's another book.
"There's a book."
There's 2 books. Yeah, I want
I know
to
there's a
read
book.
them.
But yeah, the way it ended, it's gonna be a second season. It has to be because Johnny's still there, watching over his mom as she struggles with drugs again.
And
I
really don't think the mom died of old age.
You think someone killed the mom?
I think someone killed her.
Why do you think someone killed her?
I think one of the daughters did.
Really?
Yeah.
Which daughter?
I know.
I don't think the oldest one, the one that's on drugs. I think she just trying to get her life together.
And why did they? Because she burnt the wheel,
Mm-hmm.
and her name was on there.
She's stupid.
She dumb as can be.
Dumb
Well,
as
they
can
they
be.
all stupid for burning the house down.
I'm like, yo, why would you burn the house? The house is not the problem. The people in the house is the problem.
Like, what do you think they was gonna do? Like, burn the house down? You see how fast he rebuilt it.
you built a whole new house.
Less than a year.
Exactly.
Come on now. Got
At
new
least they brought the
doggos.
sisters together because they lost their children.
Are they together?
But they were holding hands at the end, and they seemed more kumbaya this year.
Kumbaya.
Summer 17 versus summer 16.
True. I did notice that as well.
Yeah. They seem more kumbaya, but I mean, a huge tragedy. They lost their mother and their children in the same summer.
And the daddy almost.
Yeah, and the dogs.
And the dogs.
They lost all of that in one
And the
summer.
dogs.
I would be kumbaya too.
Right.
We need to get together.
I'd be on drinking too.
I'd be.
I wasn't going to say rugs, but because I don't do that.
Yeah, I don't do that, but it would probably push me over the edge to do something if I lost my child and my
in a
parent.
mental hospital if I lost a child. I had no kids.
Lost my child
So-
and my mother
Mm.
in the same summer, in the same month.
Right.
Tragic. I would not
Yeah,
be...
but who killed the mother?
I don't know. I really thought she just died of old age. She was just sitting there chilling with her daughters, talking, and then someone could have put something in her drink. But I didn't really feel like the daughters would kill the mom.
Because they wanted all that shit, remember? Like, they're all talking about, like, oh, this goes with me, blah, blah, blah.
But that's how
Like,
families
they're all
do
about
anyway.
money.
They're all about money.
I'm not.
I said they are, not us.
I know, but I'm saying I'm not.
I ain't got nothing to be about.
I mean, I kind of do, but I'd rather have my mom here. You know? Okay, other than We Were Liars, I feel like we talked about a little bit. We could talk about it more because I'm here all day. What else did you do besides watch We Were Liars?
That's about it. I went with my mom to the doctor.
How'd that go?
They pissed me off, but that's okay.
Oh, I do know you pissed. They need to reschedule.
Yeah.
And she should know better too.
And you know what? And that's why I let her
Mama.
do what she want to do. Sorry, y'all. She knows, the doctors know I was going out of the country in October. And guess when they scheduled her transplant?
For October
2nd. 8th.
8th, excuse me. So a week before we are going out of the United States of America.
And I sat there and told them to their face on Tuesday.
Right.
I'm not going to be here. And that's when they schedule it. On Thursday. To do it in October. And I was like, yo, what? Okay. Yeah, my mom was like, it's in October. I was like, yo, you ain't said. I won't think about it. I said, well, it's your shit. Because
you can do it in November. That's it.
November is a hard time, too, because of a cruise in December.
Well, if it's in November 1st, you have all of November.
Yeah.
Because our cruise is the 13th.
And she'll have to go back and forth for 3 months after that as well.
Oh.
She just has to live in Charlottesville for a month, but then she has to keep going back.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot to it.
At least you...
It's a good 4 months of struggle.
I know, but at least if it's November, you spend the whole month with her, not a effing week.
In September.
Yeah,
because I'm like, it's August. They could start the process in September. And then she can be home at least by October before I leave.
Mm-hmm.
Or at the end, someone else could stay with her at the end.
Right.
And then, bring her back home.
Right.
That's ridiculous. Anyhow.
Doctors, do better.
Exactly. Listen, they even wrote it down. And I think they just put the note in their pocket and told the scheduler. Because they don't do the scheduling. There's a scheduler. Does all their, so they were like, oh, go ahead and schedule her.
Oh, okay.
Left the note in their pocket and walked on out.
They don't care.
Anyway, Christina, how was your week?
It was a good week. Thursday, I went to music bingo, and one of the games was about Taylor Swift because her new album is coming out.
Album.
She released it on Jason Kelsey's podcast. Taylor, why can't you release it on our podcast?
Tay, what you doing?
I know, hello.
You supposed to be over here with us,
the life girlies. Of a showgirl.
Who's
Orange.
Jason? Is he? He's a man.
Yeah, he's a man.
He's not even a lady.
He's a man.
Taylor,
ex-football player, retired football player.
Because of Travis.
Travis is
I see how it is. I see how it is, Tay.
Yeah.
Oh, he was on the one with Jason Kelsey.
What?
You said
Jason Kelsey has a podcast. Travis Kelsey, which is Jason's brother, and Taylor Swift were on the podcast.
Oh, see, him and Jason have the podcast together.
They do?
Yes.
Oh,
you've never listened to their podcast?
I don't listen.
They have the podcast.
It was about sports. I don't care.
Together. That's when you just said Jason. I was like, oh. It was like, oh, it's both of them. They have it together.
Know it was together.
Oh, so she was with her boyfriend and her future.
I think they're married already.
You really do?
Mm-hmm. Or engaged, something.
Mm.
And then today I went to another bingo. It was to support the Campbell County Humane Society. Their Humane Society is, my apartment is bigger. The studio is bigger than that place.
Wow.
And so they need, I think, over 5 million. I think they're at 3.19 before bingo. So I like to see what all they made during bingo.
Yeah.
Did I win? No, of course I didn't. But it was a good cause. Would I ever do it again under them? No, because they took 5 hours.
For bingo.
It was 20 games. But I understand it's a charity, and you talk about all these people, animals, not people, but also people to thank them and sponsor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, we could read,
Facts.
and then people, some of the people come up in there acting like they don't know one thing about bingo. It's one line,
right?
Either way.
Here's the thing. Even the big one they do downtown in Lynchburg ain't that damn long.
I know. They have that in September again.
Didn't we win tickets?
No. That's the best friends ball.
That's what I'm talking about.
In April.
What's
I'm
this?
talking about the bingo.
Oh, I don't care about that bingo. I ain't going.
I
I mean,
ain't
I
going
love to
either.
support, but I'll be at the other charity event.
Yeah, worry about tickets.
Yeah.
Because we won the auction.
We won the auction.
But yeah, other than that, I need to tomorrow go to the mall because I need to find some kind of Converse or like some kind of Keds to wear for our concert at the end of the month because I'm wearing fishnets and I really don't want to wear my, my hot shoes. Like they're hot. Like they look like whatchamacallit, combat boots. It's too hot for it. It's still summer. And then Claire's is closing, so I gotta see if they have anything on special.
Yeah.
I'm glad I got out of that shithole. But that's about it. Nothing going on next week either that I could think of at this moment. But yeah, just working. Found out when I'm getting my bonus. So when I get it on next paycheck Friday, I'm gonna pay my cruise off.
Nice.
Not gonna pay my mom. I'll pay my cruise.
Lord.
The one that needs to be paid off. But
Yeah.
yeah, definitely. So anyway, Angel, anything else before we get into the topic of
I have nothing else to say, but let's get into
Let's get it.
4 most infamous serial killer women. Are they the most infamous? I feel like they are.
I mean, I Googled it and that's what they come up. But
Google said they are, so they are.
If it's on Google, it's correct.
Right? Google never lies.
Yeah, Google.
Ever lies. Anyway, the first person I'm talking about
Okay.
is Amelia Dyer. Again, you guys, some of these people do not live in the United States, so bear with us.
Any in the United States?
Yeah, so bear with us with reading some of these words. Okay.
Except for Nanny Doss did.
Oh, okay, she was, but she's the only one.
That's the only one.
So Amelia Elizabeth Dyer was born in 1837 in Bristol, England. She grew up in a strict household, the daughter of a shoemaker. Her childhood wasn't easy. Her mother suffered from mental illness, and Amelia witnessed her mother's violent fits before she died, leaving a lasting impression. Trained as an apprentice dressmaker and later as a nurse, Amelia eventually married George Thomas, which was much older than she was and had children of her own. After his death, she needed a way to survive financially in a society where women had few options. That's when she turned to baby farming.
What's the baby farming?
That's just a weird term. But basically, baby farming was a grim trade in Victorian England. Women like Dyer would take infants born out of wedlock, children their mothers could not afford to raise because of poverty or social shame. In exchange for money, these farmers promised to provide care or arrange adoptions. But Amelia Dyer was far darker. Instead of caring for these babies, she began deliberately neglecting and murdering them, pocketing the money while discarding the lives entrusted to her. She would drug infants with opium-laced syrup to keep them quiet, starve them, or later, more directly, strangle them with tape. Over the decades, it's believed she killed hundreds of babies, possibly as many as 300, making her one of the most prolific serial killers in history.
You're disgusting, Amelia.
You're nasty. Amelia Dyer was finally caught in 1896. Lord, that's a long time ago. When the body of a baby was pulled from the River Thames, wrapped in packaging with her name and address still attached.
Ooh.
Police discovered more evidence linking her to multiple murders. Her trial was short, and the jury took less than 5 minutes to convict her. On June 10th, 1896, she was hung at Newgate Prison in London. Today, Amelia Dyer's name is infamous in true crime history. She is often remembered as the ogress of reading, or basically, she's just the most infamous baby farmer in Victorian England.
I can't believe that, man.
Right.
Like, how can you have these people who can't care for their babies, and you're taking them thinking that they're going to be adopted or they're going to take well care of,
Yeah.
but then they die.
Murder.
Murder.
Her crimes helped spark outrage that eventually led to tighter adoption laws and greater oversight of children's care in Britain. While she's long gone, her legacy lingers as a grim reminder of how desperation, secrecy, and unchecked systems can create a monster in plain sight.
Ooh.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I think I remember hearing about her. Like, I mean, of course, I listen to that all the time.
Yeah, true crime.
Like, didn't she hide them in her house or something? I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, 300, she was hiding them everywhere. That's a lot of people.
It's the little babies.
It's still a lot of babies to get rid of.
Yes. So maybe they're all in the river and they just saw this one.
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows where they are? So let's talk about Miss Nanny Doss. Nanny Doss was known as the Giggling Granny, the Jolly Black Widow, and one of the most prolific female serial killers in American history. Nanny Doss was born Nancy Hazel in 1905 in Blue Mountain, Alabama. Alabama. Her childhood wasn't exactly the stuff of happy memories. Her father was strict, abusive, and refused to let her or her siblings have any freedom. She had little education, spent most of her youth doing farm work, and later blamed a head injury from a childhood train accident for her troubles. By her teens, Nanny turned to romance magazines and Lily Hart columns, dreaming of a life filled with love and adventure. At 16, she married for the first time, and it wouldn't be her last. We probably all know why. In fact, she goes on to marry 5 times.
Dang.
She a hoe. She married 5 times and buried buried 4 of those husbands.
Wow.
She wanted that money, boo.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. She wanted that life check. Mm-hmm. Her pattern was chilling. When a relationship soured or she saw financial gain, she reached for a secret weapon. Poison. Usually rat poison or arsenic. And here's the eerie part. She'd often giggle when talking about her crimes. A sweet grandmotherly laugh that masked a lethal intent. The victims piled up over decades. First husband, you ask, survived. Second husband, not so lucky. By the time police caught on, Nanny was connected to the deaths of multiple family members, including her own mother.
Wow.
Sisters.
Damn.
Children.
What the hell?
And grandbaby.
What the hell?
And 4 of her 5 husbands.
She dirty for that.
Mm-hmm. Authorities believe she killed at least 11 people between the 1920s and early 1950s.
Wow.
The case broke in 1954. That's when my mom was born. When her 5th husband, Samuel Doss of Oklahoma, died suddenly. Doctors had been suspicious, and this time an autopsy was in order. or ordered. The results, you ask?
What were they?
Massive amounts of arsenic in his system.
What the shit?
Massive.
It wasn't even a little bit.
It was
Like,
massive.
she was making sure he ain't making.
Like, she wanted him gone. She wanted that life support money.
She wanted him to kick the bucket.
That life, what is it called? Life support? No, not life support.
Life insurance.
Insurance.
Yeah, she
that
wanted
life insurance money. Anyways, Nanny was arrested and her smiling face, framed by glasses and curls, was plastered across newspapers. When questioned, Nanny was shockingly open. She admitted to killing Samuel and then calmly confessed to several more murders.
Wow.
Yeah. She said she was simply tired of her husband's habits, whether it be cheating, drinking, or just boring. And yes, she did giggle through much of her confession.
That's strange.
Weird. In 1955, she pleaded guilty to Samuel's murder and was sentenced to life in prison. The death penalty was taken off the table because she was a woman.
Not a good idea.
Not a good idea. It don't matter if you're a woman or a male or a Mr.
Oh, a Mrs.
If they killing, they need to do the same time.
You need to get got.
Exactly. So, being a woman, I guess it's a controversial decision even then. She lived out her days behind bars, still smiling until her death from leukemia in 1965. Nanny Doss looked like the perfect grandmother, baking pies, chatting with neighbors, reading romance magazines, but beneath that sweet exterior was a cold-blooded killer who found murder amusing.
She was smiling until she died. That's bullshit.
Baking pies. But, I mean, I kind of get, killing's wrong. Let me say it. But, I know a lot of us could get tired of our men.
Okay, but her mother, her grandchildren, her children?
Well, I didn't say that.
Okay.
I said, but we could get tired of men easily. I would never kill someone.
Yeah.
I would never kill them. I might hurt them, kick them in the balls. But I don't know. I can never murder anybody. Even if, like, the plague, not the plague, but what is it called? The purge.
The purge, yeah.
I would just lock myself in. So going on to your second one.
My next one is Mayuki Ishikawa.
This fits you so much.
She is from
My
Japan.
little Japanese girl.
She's from Japan, so if I say these wrong, please forgive me. But I'm going to mainly call her Mayuki. But Mayuki was born in 1897 in Japan. Not much was recorded about her childhood, but she grew up in a time when Japan was undergoing rapid modernization. Sorry, I said raid. Eventually, Mayuki trained as a midwife and became the director of the Kotobuki Maternity Hospital in Tokyo. On the surface, she was a respected professional, a woman entrusted with bringing life safely into the world, but behind that professional mask was something far darker. In a post-war Japan, poverty was widespread, and many parents were unable to support their newborns. Rather than offer care, Mayuki began convincing desperate families to abandon their babies in her care, promising to take care of the problem. Instead of finding solutions, she allowed the infants to die of neglect and starvation.
What's with the kids?
Right?
Sorry.
Working with her husband, who was an accomplished doctor, she profited by charging parents money to essentially let their unwanted babies perish. This horrifying practice is estimated to have led to the deaths of over 100 infants.
I think there's more.
Some sources suggest the number could be as high as 169.
I think there's more.
It probably was. It's probably 300, 400, who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Her reasoning was chilling. She claimed that she was helping poor families who could not afford to raise their children and argued that their crimes saved society from a larger burden. Mayuki was arrested in 1948 after police discovered dozens of decomposing infant bodies. Her crimes shocked Japan, but what happened next was almost as shocking. Despite being responsible for what may have been called the worst case of serial infant killings in Japan history, Mayuki received only a short sentence of 8 years in prison, later reduced to 4 on an appeal.
4?
After her release, she faded
They
into
paid somebody.
Yeah, oh yeah.
They paid somebody. Money talks. Go ahead.
She had all that money from all them kids she was taking.
Right. And her husband was a doctor.
Yeah. After her release, she faded into obscurity, and very little was known about her later life or death. Today, Mayuki is remembered as the demon midwife, a case that forced Japan to confront the dark intersection of poverty, stigma, and weak child welfare laws in the mid-20th century.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
You're going to kill over 100 children and only get 4 years.
Right.
4. Someone probably had to kill her. No one knows what happened to her, but someone killed her.
Yeah, she just kind of faded away.
Right. Money talks. Money talks.
Bullshit walks.
All right, let's get down to the last one.
Our last lady of the evening.
Elizabeth Bathory. Let's talk about her. They called her the Blood Countess, a Hungarian noblewoman accused of killing hundreds of girls, not children, but girls. Well, I mean, they're children too.
Yeah.
But older children, not babies. And bathing in their blood. Was she a sadistic killer or the victim of a political trap? Tonight we dive in to one of the history's darkest legends. Elizabeth Bathory was born in 1560. She old. Into one of Hungarian's wealthiest families. She was educated, fluent in several languages, and at 15 married Count somebody. While her husband fought wars against the Ottomans, Elizabeth managed vast estates from Chadcaste Castle. Y'all, I fucked it up, but it's okay. We'll just talk about the castle. She was known for strict discipline, but after her husband's death in 1604, whispers began to circulate. Whispers of cruelty and girls disappearing inside the castle walls. The most infamous story claims a servant girl once accidentally pulled Elizabeth's hair, I guess probably trying to brush it.
Maybe.
Enraged, she struck the girl and blood splattered onto her skin.
Good Lord, how hard she hit her.
I mean, I would say more than a struck.
Right? She must have had something in her hand.
According to legend, she believed the blood made her look younger and became obsessed.
Wow.
Servants later testified they saw young women beaten, burned, starved, and frozen to death. Frozen.
For some blood?
For some blood. She wanted it young. She trying to be a vampire. Some claim she drained their blood for bathing. Ew, but blood smells so bad.
That's a lot of blood. You think?
Yeah. The alleged toll You want to know the alleged toll of how many victims?
I'm scared.
It's more than 300. 650 victims.
What the Halle Berry?
What the hell? But here's the problem. These testimonies came from tortured servants desperate to avoid their own executions.
Yeah.
In 1610.
Good Lord.
What?
That's a long time ago.
I can't imagine.
Jesus. They probably was funky then too. She over here bathing in their blood. They probably didn't wash her.
She didn't know because they had those long things. They had the long johns underneath their dress and they had to wear all that stuff. They had no AC.
They was funky back then.
That was really funky.
Okay.
Anyway, they were funky. In 1610, King Matthias II ordered an investigation. Soldiers stormed the castle and claimed to find dead and dying girls in the dungeon. Elizabeth was arrested, but never given a trial.
What?
3 of her servants were executed.
What?
She, however, was walled into a single room in her castle with only a small slit for food. She remained there for 4 years until her death in 1614. No surviving records directly prove the bloodbaths that detailed appeared more than a century later. Historians suspect the truth may be more political. Elizabeth was rich, powerful, and in conflict with the crown. By removing her, the king inherited her lands and wealth. Still, she lived in a time when noble cruelty towards servants was common. Perhaps she was guilty of brutality, but the rest may be Gothic legend. Elizabeth Bathory remains one of the history's most infamous women, her name forever linked to blood, beauty, and horror. Whether she was a monster or a victim, her story reminds us that truth can be as slippery as it is dark.
Well,
Dun, dun, dun.
that was crazy.
Who baths? Who bathes in like a pool of blood?
Nasty.
That's so gross. But again, we don't know if this for sure true.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be political. It could, but I believe it happened because why would servants say that?
Yeah. Well, that was today's dive into the dark and twisted lives of our 4 women who shocked the world.
I like this episode. I
did
like
too.
getting dark.
Dark and mysterious.
Dark.
From castles to cradles, their stories remind us that evil doesn't always look the way we expect it to.
Thank you guys for joining us on this chilling ride here at the Pod Life of Angel and Tina. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to follow, share, and leave us a review. It helps us bring you even more unforgettable stories. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.
Oh, and don't forget, make sure you hit subscribe. If you're on YouTube, subscribe. If you're on Apple,
You better subscribe.
subscribe, or do whatever you gotta do on Apple. I've never used Apple Podcasts to listen, but we upload on there.
Right.
So if you gotta subscribe, comment, share, do whatever on Apple, Spotify, whatever we're on, and you're listening, do all the things to keep us going.
Email us.
Email us at.
Have we got any emails?
I haven't seen any, and I checked last week.
That's so rude, y'all.
I don't check every day because there's always nothing.
We tell you this every week. Email us at thepodlifeofangelandtina@gmail.com. We would love to hear from you. If you want us to, if you want to hear something, or if you want us to investigate something and talk about something, please let us know, because we don't know until someone tells us, because we're just going on what we like and what we're interested in. But we would also like to know what you're interested in so we could talk to you guys about that. We had the one viewer that talked about, we should talk about news.
So that's why we do the good news.
So we added the good news.
We have that coming up again. So make sure if you have any good news you want to share, email us so we can add it into the story.
Please, because my life is so depressing and I usually don't have good news. Except for I go on vacation 63. No, 60 days.
It can't be 60.
I mean, the cruising's in 63.
Okay, that's all I care about. Okay. I need them extra 3 days.
We're going to be in Rome. We leave the 15th.
So we leave the 15th.
Days. It's 60 days.
Oh, no.
What's today?
I got 60 days to lose 100 pounds, y'all.
Yeah, it's August 16th, yo.
My head hurts.
It's 60 days.
You guys, help me get skinny by August.
Y'all, we need to eat salad, grilled chicken, and water.
Salad. And can I eat yogurt? I'm going to eat some yogurt. Yeah.
I've been eating yogurt.
I eat yogurt all the time.
Because instead of ice cream. Yeah, I eat yogurt. And then I have that protein powder. You want some protein powder?
Sure.
It's the brownie. It's the cosmic brownie.
I want to try it, yeah.
I'll get you some in a bag. It's really good. I mix it with my yogurt, my vanilla yogurt, my low-fat vanilla Greek yogurt. Mix it in so it can have a little taste.
Okay.
And you get those little crunchies, too, that were on top of the brownies. It's good.
So we have, protein yogurt for breakfast.
Right. It's not
salad and grilled chicken for lunch.
And it's not that chalky. You know how protein powder always tastes chalky? It is a little bit. It's a little bit, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
I got it from RYZE, the Cosmic Brownie. Rise. I don't get paid for it. Hello. But I'm letting you know because it's good shit.
Fact.
They have a marshmallow one too. A marshmallow puff. Marshmallow fluff.
Marshmallow fluff. Oh, I love
marshmallow fluff. They have it. So I have this big old tube of the Cosmic Brownie. Anyways,
that is all for this episode. Make sure you guys hit us up, especially if you have good news, so we can talk about your good news.
Yes, we love to talk about y'all
on the next good news episode. But make sure you guys stay safe, stay curious, and stay on our podcast. Keep listening.
Next week is the big 20.
Next week is episode 20, y'all.
Which we do.
Mm-hmm.
I was asking the viewers, not you.
I know. I don't know.
We have to think of something.
We gotta do something big for episode 20.
Go live.
Feel like. But that's not on. We still gotta air this episode.
Can we record from TikTok? We go live on TikTok with episode podcast live. Can we record it?
Yeah, we can.
We'll think of something.
We can.
We'll think of something. Something.
We can do that. That's possible.
Yeah, baby. We'll think about it. But the big 20 next week. I hope you guys have an amazing week. Do something for you. If you are having a bad day and just don't feel like going to work, don't go. Your mental health is way important.
Stay home and listen to us.
Exactly. We have number 19 now. So there you go.
Boom. Y'all have a good week. First time.
Always. Bye.
You like my exit song? La 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 la.
I said bye.
La la la.